Hey guys, Pro here, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. So today we're playing some more Ascender Incremental, and I've tried to make this video so many times now. I think this is like the fourth time making it. I made it shortly after the update itself came out yesterday, and now I'm rerunning it again today for the second time. So anyway, I'm on my private server. So new servers have got a few changes. If you're on an older server, it will look different. However, if you're on a private server or one of the newer servers, then you will actually see what I see in the bottom left corner. That's the best way to check it, because they did implement some things back. So I'll be reading through the entire changelog, and then we'll just be discussing it all in general and really going from there. So yesterday, this content update came out. It was delayed by about an hour or so. They did post about it. The delay is no surprise because they told us ahead of time. So they added 2 new chromify levels, 1 new stat, 1 new secret stat, 4 hidden runes, and 22 new upgrades. So these are all new. The secret stat is very endgame from my understanding, so we won't be covering it on the channel today, unfortunately, because I'm just not to that point yet. So stay tuned. I'm sure I'll get it eventually, and when I do, of course, I'll let you guys know and I will showcase it on the channel. Until then, I just need to still grind. So there's no new rune starring or anything like that to disappoint. But again, you can't always get everything you want in these updates. But there have been some major changes, and some of them did get reverted. So stay tuned for those. We'll be talking about them as we dive deeper into the video as I progress through the changelog. So they've added some mindless runes and the madness pack. Sorry, the madness rune. Did I say mindless? I meant madness. But anyway, the madness rune is now a thing. It is brand new. It's pretty endgame from my understanding. I mean, they're okay, don't get me wrong, but you can see them right here. And this is them. You can buy this pack for 5 for only 15 Robux, or you can buy more wherever they are. Here they are. So again, I mean, they're not bad, but yeah, they're okay, I guess. They do make some difference. I've got a few right here. They did drop a few yesterday after the update came out. And this is it right here. So they have changed a lot of different things. They've remade the global bundle and now rebranded it as the global mix. So if you were buying the global bundle before, you've now got this one instead, and it gives 100 of each. So pretty cool. They have also made most game passes purchasable with Robux tokens. In my video yesterday, I did use all my Robux tokens. And if we go to this game pass right here, originally this was Robux only, but they've now changed this to Robux tokens. So I did buy both new levels, the 2 new levels with Robux tokens yesterday. So pretty cool. We've also got a few event changes. So yesterday, at the time of the update, they removed the 1.25 times Robux tokens. They added 2 times ancient runes, which you can see at the bottom. They changed the 2.5 times global runes to 10 times global runes, 2.5 times ultra runes to 7.5 times ultra runes. We've got 3 times rune speed being dropped to 2.5, and they've also changed the rune speed, the rune bulk, sorry, from 1.75 to 2. So this got slightly nerfed, all of these got buffed, and then this was removed altogether when the update came out. However, as you can see, they've added it back. We'll get into that shortly. So next up, they did nerf server elixir. Again, it has slightly changed since this patch notes, these logs. So again, we'll be going through it all now. So they nerfed server elixir. They did nerf server elixir. So they put the rune speed from 1.75 times down to 1.5 times. So that was a nerf. They did drop it. And they changed it from 1.5 times of all stats to 1.25 of secret stats. So as you can see now, let me just go ahead and skip down to this point. They did actually buff this again. They also changed the prices as well, so they were incredibly expensive. I believe this was 300 each, and this was 2,400 each, and now it's 130 and 1,000. So a bit more expensive than what they were before. Especially, I think this one was 900 before for 10. Now it's 1,000, so a slight increase right there. But again, it's better than what it was before. At least they did change it back. They did get quite a bit of backlash, so they did obviously have to address it. So next up, we do have the modified global elixir as well. this has been changed. It went from 3 plus rune bulk to 1.25 times rune bulk, and they've also changed it from 1.5 rune luck to 1.5 times of all stats. So not too bad, I guess. A decent change. They did lower the prices as well. These are still Robux only, which they have to make money somehow. And yeah, it's still Robux only, but again, they apply to every single server. So next up, they did nerf the hail stat, which again lowered everybody's RPS who had it. And mine dropped from about 1.91 to like 1.5 or something, 1.49. So I did actually take quite a big hit as well. I mean, I'm miles ahead now because I've farmed some runes and completed a few more, but at the point of the update dropping, I did lose significant RPS, so that was a huge nerf. But again, we'll see what they've done with that soon. They've capped all of the rare global runes infinite multipliers to prevent RPS from breaking. So realistically, they're now no longer infinite, surely, if that's the case, if they're capped. Like, I believe some of them do cap out. Let me find which one I'm looking for. I believe it's this one. No, it's not. It's this one right here. So apparently this one caps out at 10. And other ones now cap out and everything else. So they've added caps to them, so they're truly not infinite anymore. So again, take that for how you will. So next up, we do also have a few more changes. So let's go into those. We do have they did remake the Nexus rune. They've rebalanced some of the runes from previous patches. There's 3 new codes, so we'll be going over them right now. If you don't have codes at the bottom of your shop, it's because your account is less than 13. You need to be 13 or older to use codes, and that's why. So the first code is 10M, 250 Robux tokens. Nice. The second code is a secret code. So the second code you want to use is the code BOOP, and I believe this one gives you a rune multiplier. Sorry, a rune speed buff or something. Yeah, 1.1 times rune buff, speed even. So pretty cool. And lastly, it's endgame. So that's the final code. You get 2 rare orbs. Runes even, not orbs. And actually, it was just the one I was looking at. So it was one of... I don't even remember which ones it was. It was one of these, and it was one of... I don't even know which one it is. This one. So we got one of these and one of these. Pretty cool. And then, of course, you've got the 10 mil code, which gives you some Robux tokens. So... I mean, all in all, it's an okay update. They did backtrack on a few things, like I've mentioned. So they did buff the server elixir back up to 1.75 times rune speed because they did drop it and then they reverted that change. They've also lowered the prices again. They're slightly higher than what they were originally, but they're nowhere near as high as previous. And then again, this is for new servers only. So if you don't have what I have in the bottom left corner, you are on an old update. You're on the outdated servers. So do just try and look for a new one and see if you can find those stats. So lastly, they did also fix a few more things. They fixed the all stats breaking upon reaching UCE total runes opened. And then lastly, like I said, they added the 1.2 to 5 times Robux tokens. So yeah, interesting. We'll just have to see what happens with it. A bit of a strange update. I mean, it's okay. It's not as good as it could be. A bit of nerfs to a lot of things, which made a lot of players unhappy, I guess. And then I believe they're working on a new game anyway. So I'll probably be making a separate video on that because there's lots of discussion about it. So stay tuned for that one, as it is one you don't want to miss, because this might be the end of this game soon. Who knows? We'll dive into that in a separate video, so do subscribe if you haven't done so already. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, check out the videos on the screen, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.